Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Liberia, Guinea, Cote d'Ivoire, Sierra Leone and Niger are among the 20 African countries that have successfully passed the Right to Information RTI bill into law. The Right to Information Coalition is today embarking on street advocacy across the capital, East Legon, Accra High Street, Kawukudi, 37 Road. My colleague Maxwell Akbaba was at some locations with the team and joins us on the line. Hello, Maxwell.
Another group is also here trying to preach the message and also put in, pressure on government to actually lay the RTI bill and then subsequently pass the bill into law. I have with me here a member of the Coalition of Right to Information here with me, Bright. So he's going to tell me how the advocacy is going on here at NIMA. Bright, welcome to JoyNews.
Thank you very much.
Bright, tell us, how is the process going, here at NIMA?
So what we're doing today is we're showing a lot of flyers to citizens as the traffic stops while they're in their cars. As you are aware, the president made a promise that we'll have this thing bill in Parliament in 10 days. It takes a lot to actually get these things done. If you look at the history of the Right to Information in Parliament, we've had promises that were not fulfilled over the years. So this time we're trying to really gather momentum and take on the president on his word and have this thing passed. So what we're trying to do is actually get citizens to also support what we are doing. And to be able to get their support, we need to let them understand the issues. So we came here with a flyer with a bit of information. We'll be sharing to citizens to help them appreciate the issues that we are calling for. So that when they understand the issue, they can also, put their support in to be able to get the right information law passed.
So far, what has been the feedback you're getting from the populace, from the people using the stretch?
I think the good thing is that a lot of people are very much aware of the Right to Information bill. So people say, like, right to information. So there's some recognition as to what is going on. Some seem to actually understand what is it. But some also, you actually need to, explain to me a bit what you are calling for. Somebody was sort of missing that with Galamsey. So you need to explain what you are calling for, what the implications are, what the benefit is going to be for every citizen in this country for accountability. So I think it's been, taken in well. We also hope that as the days go on, it seems to be just the voice of the coalition. But other citizens will also, put in their part to say that this is something we think will be really beneficial for this nation. This is something we want our lawmakers to pass.
So how hopeful are you that it's going to be laid before Parliament? Parliament is rising on Friday, 23rd. You gave them an ultimatum, 10-day ultimatum. That is going to lapse on Friday. How hopeful are you?
Well, since Nana Addo Dankwa's government, the promises made to civil society, I think we've seen them coming to fruition bit by bit. The special prosecutor bill, he said, would be done last year, it was done. So from today to Friday, still a number of days. He's not yet, proving that he's not a man of his word. So we are still hoping that between now and Friday, this thing can get done, just as he said. And we continue to remind him that the deadline is Friday, and we hope we can see some action on Friday.
After all the advocacy, if you don't see any, positive response from government, what is going to happen?
Well, the president did last year institute a sort of a semi-annual meeting with him. So we are hoping this year also have that meeting first half of the year and then later half of the year. These are some of the issues we can raise in that meeting. That is the promise we made. It's not being fulfilled. So at the same time, as a coalition, also need to go back and think what will be the next strategy for us, in continue calling for this bill.